Good evening, everybody. It is Wednesday, January 29th, 2020. I almost said 2019. I had a couple, so first off, I had a big eBay sale today, which I'm excited to pack up, a big ticket item. But then I had a customer ask a question about my vintage waffle iron. And I know that you love waffle irons if you're watching this, because that's what my channel is all about. And so I wanted to answer that question with you guys live. So what the customer is asking is if the plates in the waffle iron are cast iron or aluminum, and they're very heavy, and so I'm assuming they're cast iron, and I told him such, or told him thus, but he says, "Are you sure?" So I'm going to test that. Second thing is when I look at them, I'm going to see if I can flip them over and if they're actually grill plates, because I had an almost buyer and she was wondering if it came with grill plates included, and I told her no, just waffle plates. But we just picked up a second vintage waffle iron, and actually all you got to do is flip the plate around on that one, and you have one side is waffle, one side's grill. So I'm going to check this one and see, and also test if it's cast iron by sticking a magnet to it. That's how you can tell. So 1 second here, I'll show you guys. All right, this is the bad girl in question. This Sunbeam here. Waffle Baker and Grill. And it says Waffle Baker and Grill. So first things first is we are going to test and see if these are indeed cast iron. And I'm going to do that by sticking a magnet. And the magnet does not stick. So that leads me to believe that these are aluminum, which is sad. I've been telling everyone they're cast iron, so I need to change the listing. That being said, I am going to see if, yep, they're both, it's not a grill plate on either side, it's just an aluminum insert. So I'll change the listing name, and these are not cast iron. It is indeed aluminum, and it's good. Woo! I'm glad I checked, very glad I checked, because I don't want to ship this off and have to get a return. So I'm gonna pack that up and let the buyer know. Okay, so I had 3 items sell, and the first item that sold is this Brother fax machine. Now, I got this at St. Vincent DePaul last week. I spent, I think, $8 on it. I sold it for, let's see, $31.81. No, I didn't sell it for $31.81. I sold it for, let's see here, $57.99 free shipping. So I'm thinking I'll probably spend about $15 on shipping on this, so I'll make about $40, $42. The second thing I sold is this guy down here, and I'm running out of room, so I'm storing things in odd places. I sold this Palouse scale, kitchen scale or postal scale. Really nice, aluminum. It is from, I don't even know what year it's from, but I think like the mid 90s. Kind of looks like that. And then I sold a model train, and I need to grab it, and I'll show you guys. All right, here is the model train that I sold. Now this is new in box, new old stock. It does have a tear in the cellophane wrapping here, but this is a brand new HO gauge, Alco S2, number 8071 Rio Grande, and you can see it originally sold for $62.95. That's probably 10 to 15 years ago. So I did have this listed at 65. It'd been sitting there for 2.5 months, so I took a best offer at 30, which I still made a big profit on this. And I can't remember if I included free shipping or not on this. Let's see. Yes, so the buyer did pay shipping on this. They paid $13 in shipping, which is going to cover this perfectly. When it comes to the Palouse Dymo mechanical tabletop scale, they also paid about $10 in shipping for that, which is good because that's about what it's going to cost. Now I'm eating the shipping for this, but I feel like I feel it in my bone. Oh, excuse me. I feel it in my bones, and I'm going to get a really good rate with this. I'm going to superimpose some images of this while I talk right now of this Brother fax machine. So this is another circumstance where I really took the time to photograph this really well in the light box, wrap all the components up with a, not a twisty tie. What the hell? What are they called? Well, zip tie. And so I made sure that all the cords were tied really nicely, that the photo looks really good, well lit. I only took 1 or 2 photos of the unit itself. I didn't bother really doing different angles because people really don't care. I am very like authentic with my description, and I really show what's inside. So yeah. Something else that I make sure that I do if I'm shipping off a large box like this, or if I'm reusing a box from Amazon that has a previous label on it that I can't get off, is I will actually, you know, cross off the SKUs. Now I'm not worried about these because this is a serial number and this is a UPC, but I forgot to take off the price that I paid for it at the St. Vincent de Paul. So I'm going to use my marker and go over that. I'll probably put an additional sticker over that just so the customer doesn't see it. Not that they would ever complain, because of course they're paying for the convenience of you know, me finding this in such good condition and posting it on eBay. I doubt they would ever be like, hey, you only paid 10 bucks. So, but I don't put it past people, so I want to be careful. Now this one here, I do want to cover up because this barcode, I'm not really sure what this means. It looks like, I don't know what this means, to be honest. So when in doubt, I'm just going to cover this up so that the FedEx driver doesn't accidentally scan this barcode when he's trying to scan the barcode on the label, is basically why I'm doing that. So that's covered up. Now the label, I'm just going to throw it right on the top here, probably like right here. And I'm going to ship it in its original packaging. I put that note on the listing that this ships in its original box, in the product box, not in an external shipping box, because that would add probably $10 or more to the shipping cost to find a box that would fit this, fill it up with packing peanuts, blah, 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 blah. Absolutely not worth it. So this fax machine weighs 11 pounds, 3 ounces, which is just exact. So since this is such a large item though, I'm gonna rotate it a bit to see if the price changes and gets more or less accurate. I can't read that. 11 pounds, 3 ounces. So it is 11 pounds, 3 ounces. I'm gonna try it this way though. I know that the weight is really falling off of the scale at that point though. So I think that this is accurate. Okay, 11.32. So I'll say 11.4 just to be safe when I ship this. And let's see what the measurements are on this guy. So we're at, sorry about that. We're at 11.3 ounces, and we've got 17 by 15 by 10. So after watching back like the videos I've been making over the past couple weeks, I've noticed that me recording the computer screen does not look good at all for you guys, and I don't see that on my monitor when I'm doing it. So I'm just going to talk through what the price ends up being, let you guys look at my the face that I have. So let's see. Okay, so I'm choosing FedEx home delivery, and it is 11 pounds, 3 ounces. I have it listed at 11 pounds, 11 ounces. And then the dimensions are 17 by 15 by 10. So 17 by 15 by 10. And I'm going to hit update, because right now it is currently at like $14. So let's update that and let's see what it says. So 1707 is what it's saying for shipping. I'm going to see what USPS says for priority mail. Priority mail is $40. That is insane. So FedEx it is, FedEx home delivery. And again, $17.07. I'm extremely happy to pay that. Again, this sold for $58. I picked it for 10. So let's do the math here. It sold for 58 minus the $10 I spent. I don't have the calculator open. 58 minus 10. 58 minus 10 equals 48. Minus 17 equals $31 in profit. So $31 in profit minus $3 or $4 for eBay fees. I made a solid $28, $27 profit on this one pick after all is said and done. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that, and I'm going to hit print. Purchase and print label. It's that easy, folks. Let's pack up that train. So you guys know about me in boxes and how I get turned on by them when things fit perfectly. Everyone knows that about me. The president does, my grandma, God, Jesus, witches, bourbon distillery owners, mayonnaise manufacturers, all those people, those are the only people that know, but every one of those people know that I really get turned on when something fits a box perfectly. Let me show you what I just did. At this, gaze your eyes upon this fantastic beauty counter box. I don't know what the hell came in this, but praise you, Jesus, because this fits like a friggin', I'm sure there's a great analogy for things fitting in things. This is a family channel. Is it? Should it be? I don't know. Yeah. Dude, it suddenly smells like waffles in here. And no, it's not that waffle iron, because that waffle iron does not smell like waffles. Trust me. Like, do you guys see any waffles anywhere? Do you? Because I don't, and it's tripping me out. I mean, I guess my neighbor could be making waffles. Is probably the most reasonable explanation. But I wonder if like a bug that crawled into this heater that gives off the scent of waffles upon burn to death. Any entomologists out there that you know, if you know of a bug that does that, just hit me up. Send me a snap, please. Thank you. It's y'all's favorite part of the video where I weigh and I ship things, LOL. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna continue this because it's interesting to me, but it might not be interesting whatsoever to you guys. Okay, so with this magnificent box I chose, it's 1 pound, 5 ounces. So I'm gonna plug that in real quick. And it is not 2 pounds, 6 ounces, it's 1 pound, 5 ounces. And the dimensions are, we've got, let's say 12.5 to be safe, because the US Post Office are a bunch of punks. So 12.5 by 5 by 3. 12.5 by 5 by 3. Update. I might just put a picture in the background the whole time I'm doing this so that this isn't boring to you guys. Well, okay, the price didn't change. It's still $8.12. Let's see what FedEx does, just because I'm cheap. Let's see. Oh, nah. Priority mail it is. All right, I'm gonna print this label and get this bad boy ready to go. And here, my printer's tripping out, dude, look. It's just randomly printing labels for zero reason. That's really weird. That's not the first weird thing that's happened in this garage. I'm gonna do a paranormal episode for you guys and talk to you about what's happened in here. Seriously. So here's this box all done up. I went ahead and put the label over the existing label. I put 2 priority mail stickers on it, and I also put a thank you for supporting my small business right here. I made sure that I taped up the corners really well, taped up the bottom flap. This is a really light, perfect box. I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I saved it. This is what I kind of sort through every time that I'm getting ready to ship something out, is this pile up here. And I've already showed you this, but here's all my packing peanuts and things. Guys, I think the gods are smiling upon me today because this box came yesterday for me from Amazon, and it had a mannequin head in it, which I bought to show off these hats I'm gonna be photographing here pretty soon. But here's the mannequin head. Yo, what up? Yo, Adrian, I love you. I guess it could be a girl. It's kind of male looking. I don't know why I just assumed that styrofoam head's gender. So look at this. Here's the scale. Hello. A little bit of bubble wrap and this girl's good to go. God, I'm good. Or God is good. I'm getting too religious. It's good. All right. The printer just did it again, by the way, which freaked me out, but I ripped the labels off and threw some holy water on it and some Buddhist water as well. So here is the scale all packed up in this tidy little box. Let's see what this girl weighs. All right. Okay. So put her on that scale, and she done weigh 3 pounds, 7 ounces. I don't know why I'm doing this voice like a Texas mother. Maybe I should change my name to Texas Mother. Selling with Texas Mom. What y'all think? I literally already forgot the weight. Holy shit, dude. Okay. 3 pounds, 7 ounces. Oh my God. What is wrong with my brain? I'm old, I'm 41. 3 pounds, 7 ounces, okay? And let us see the dimensions. Now I'm a Cajun guy. I like being a Texas mom. I think if I ever transitioned into a woman, I would be a Texas mom. I'd have to move to like Corsicana where them cheerleaders are. All right, 11 by 8 because the post office are a bunch of a-holes. 11 by 8 by 9.5. So this is 11 by 8 by 9.5. 11 by 8 by 9.5. All right, I'm gonna put a pretty picture over this while I just narrate what I'm doing here. So insert picture now. I don't know what the picture is gonna be, but it'll be something cool. Okay, so that is that. Maybe it's a picture of a Texas mom, or just a slideshow about the show. Cheer, which would be more apropos. Okay, so I had 3 pounds 2 ounces, so it's 3 pounds 7 ounces. And then my dimensions I had were 14 by 10 by 8, but this is 11 by 8 by 9.5. So let's say 11 by 8 by 9.5, and let's hit update. So they paid $8.50, and I can ship this for, well, priority mail is $16.06. So I'm gonna send this FedEx, and via FedEx, this will be. So I lost money on that sale. I didn't even break even, really. Well, I guess I probably just broke even on that stupid scale. But all in all said and done, even after shipping eBay fees, I made about $100 today, which is fantastic. And I'm very proud of that, very happy about that. Gets my soul going, gets my blood running, gets my blood pumping. I'm weird, that's weird stuff. But yeah, that's it. Good day eBaying. TTYL.